foamers and fanners, welcome to another W.C.J.Railfanning video. This will be the first of 4 to be made as 300 subspecials. This video is going to be about the Metro North trackage that runs through Bethel, Connecticut on the Danbury Branch, as well as some history about the branch line itself. I'll also talk about the things that I enjoy about Bethel and some of my memories from railfanning there. So, let's get into it. Danbury Branch history! Yeah. The Danbury Branch began operating back in March of 1852 under the Danbury and Norwalk Railroad. The branch line and railroad would later be absorbed into the Housatonic Railroad in 1886. And even later than that, the Housatonic Railroad would be absorbed into the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad in 1892. And their formal merger occurred in 1905. The New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad operated the branch going forward up until 1969. And throughout this time, changes occurred such as the branch line electrification in 1925, and then the de-electrification in 1961. The branch line remains this way, except for a small portion for the dockyard in Norwalk. And at some point between 1909 and 1914, Bethel had a second track removed due to its growing inactivity. In 1969, the Penn Central Railroad absorbed the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad, and thus controlled the branch until 1976, when Conrail acquired Penn Central's assets. Then finally, in 1983, the Metro North Commuter Railroad took over passenger service on the Danbury Branch, and over 40 years later, they continue to do so. Let's now head on to the things that I enjoy about Bethel, Connecticut. The things that I enjoy about Bethel CT as a rail fan. Woo! In Bethel, Connecticut, there are plenty of angles and spots to see the trains that come through. One of my favorite spots is the crossing on South Street, which is between the two other crossings in town. It offers a good view down to the tracks, all the way to the curve between mileposts 20 and 20.2. There's also the area with the last remaining catenary pole. You can also see the remains of the second track from many years ago. I also enjoy the variety of trains, which can also be seen at, of course, other areas of the Danbury Branch. And you can see heritage units, leased CT Rail GP40s, at least right now, midnight CT2 freight trains if you feel like being awake at that time, and more. Memories from railfanning in Bethel CT. When it comes to Bethel, Connecticut, I have plenty of fond memories that I can bring up kind of just right off the bat, such as seeing my first heritage unit, seeing my first P&W CT2, seeing Locomotive 222 in the green and gold paint scheme in action for the first time, seeing AEM 7 917 being brought to the Danbury Railway Museum, all of the events that I just mentioned there were all quite exciting to me. In fact, the first event that I mentioned, which is me seeing my first heritage unit, the excitement that came from that, the feeling of seeing something that I really wanted to see, it made me remember a feeling that I get from just watching trains. And so ever since that day, December 26, 7 p.m., 2023, I have been railfanning and enjoying trains. and watching as Metro-North adds new heritage units, new equipment rolls into the Northeast Corridor. Heck, even the Metro-North Chargers, I've been watching those roll in, especially as of recent. In fact, as I'm recording this, Metro-North is probably getting 305, 306, and 307, or that might be a little later. Either way, tonight that I'm recording this is the night that those are going to Croton-Harmon. And that's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited for the future of railroads. I'm excited to see what comes. Conclusion/departure. That is all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have wonderful days or nights depending on when you watch this. And I want to thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Wicked Cyclone Joe, out.